as you start healing, you need to start growing. And you're going to grow. As you're going to grow, you need to be reading inspirational books. You need to be listening to podcasts about motivation and inspiration, finding clips on YouTube that can inspire you. And you're gonna hear things that are gonna click in you. And as you know, as I've taken the journey of healing and growing, one thing I heard along the way was a statement which just resonated within me, and that statement was, "The way you do anything is the way you do everything." And I was like, you can't just be for show when you're in public. Behind closed doors, you have to live the way that makes you proud. In public, live the way you're proud of yourself. And there's a famous commencement speech by an admiral in the Navy. I think his last name is McRaven. You really got to Google it. And in it, the first thing he talks about with the Navy SEALs is that they're taught to make their bed correctly, and he calls it the first task of the day completed. And I say you need to accumulate wins in the win column throughout your day to build momentum for yourself, to distance yourself from failing all the time. You want to start winning all the time. He calls it task number one. It could be win number one in his book. But what he's getting at is, if the SEALs can't do the small task of making their bed correctly, getting the creases right, folding the blanket and the sheets correctly, placing the pillows correctly, if they can't do that, how are they expected to go save their buddy's life in battle, or save their own life in battle, or win in battle? How are they to complete a mission while bombs are going off and bullets are flying by their head if they can't even make their bed correctly? So you got to concentrate on taking pride in yourself, of respecting yourself. When you're used to failing all the time, you just don't give a crap. I didn't give a crap. And as you start growing into the new you, you need to remember that line. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. And not to pat myself on the back, but I went walking a few months ago with someone. And when we got done walking, we were walking across a parking lot. And I took off from the person I was walking with and went running across the parking lot halfway. And I picked up a soda can and a piece of paper that were lying there. And then I came running back to the person I was walking with so I could throw it out at a garbage can we were coming up to. And they were like, "Wow, you really are a good dude." And I'm like, "Wow, I got to walk the walk and talk the talk." I said, I take pride in things now where I used to not care about things. So instead of being the person that throws something out the window as you're driving, be the person that picks up something. Start doing the right thing on a daily basis. Make doing the right thing a habit so that you build respect for yourself. You have to start loving yourself again. When we've been victims for so long, we don't love ourselves anymore because we've normally lived a certain way that we've hated, and we've done things we've hated. And just to keep our head above water, we've lived a certain way, which is complete self-destruction, and we hate ourselves for the way we're living. So you need to start turning that whole mindset around, and you need to find that you love yourself again and you respect yourself, and that your word means something, and that you're growing and you're developing self-discipline. And that's going to be by the way you do anything is the way you do everything.